Oh! And the girls team? Nah. That's a joking thing. Ain't no way! We finally beat the prototype, bro. What? Oh! Bye. What? Yes, I did that green thing. I did that green thing. Oh my god. Bye-bye. Oh. That was a little bit disturbing. Let's go now. What? Do you know how to shut up when you're bald? Alright, talk to him. That sound was really disturbing, bro. What? What's that? Okay. I just want to get out and play.
Look, I told you I'm not a hero. Is she okay?
Giblet. Oh, Giblet.
How bad is it?
How bad do you think it is, huh?
You're gonna be okay, Poppy. We'll find a way.
Oh my god.
That's
That's so sad.
what did you do?
Don't worry about me. The things they did to us, that doesn't have to be who we are.
I was just looking at my videos, guys. Don't worry.
The plans. You're still the plan, right? We need to find that secret backup.
I just wanted to change my clothes after PhD.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was just watching.
I was sitting on the bench, one shoe off, one shoe on. I heard Chester Marshall's voice carry across the empty room. Heard you said something about me in third period. Beach. I hadn't. I never said anything about anyone. I felt my stomach in knots. Turned around to see Chester 6 inches from my face. All 4'11", 110 pounds of him. His big brother Bo had the locker room door closed as he watched with his arms crossed. Bo's twin brother Cody leaned against the lockers, looking bored. Both of them were 6'8", 300 pounds each, and were starting linemen on the football team. They were both 20 years old and still walking the halls of my high school like a pair of tired bears, because every time the school tried to graduate them, they punched somebody and got held back a year. These were the notorious Marshall brothers. Chester knew no one would mess with him because they were terrified of his massive brothers. Chester looked at his right hand that had a scorpion tattoo on the inside of his wrist. Have you ever felt a scorpion sting? I stayed still, thinking that if I didn't respond, I could just disappear, and it would maybe be better. I was wrong because he slapped me hard across the face. My fists clenched up. Pure rage flooded through me. I felt the muscles in my arms lock and my weight shift forward, and for half a second, I almost let myself tear his head off. Then I saw his massive, monstrous brothers both watching me very closely. Chester smacked his keys off the counter. Get in the truck. We drove for 30 miles in silence. Then he glanced over at me. This is on me. I thought I had trained you better to defend yourself. I'm really sorry, son. I think it's because after your mother died, I didn't want to be too hard on you. But that's gonna change now. That made me really sad because I knew he had always tried to do his best. I didn't ask where we were going, and he didn't tell me. We finally pulled into a strip mall parking lot. The sign over one of the doors read, Combat Sports. Through the front window, I could see a boxing ring, a row of heavy bags, and a man inside taping another fighter's hands. I felt really insecure and scared. I'm too busy to train you in the way you should be trained, so I'm handing you off to a fellow Marine. Dad walked me through the door, and the man came over. He was maybe 5'10", lean, with cauliflower ears, and the kind of nose that's been broken so many times, it was barely there. It's great to see you, Rico. They shared a hug. So, this is your boy, huh? Yeah, he needs to learn how to handle himself. The real shit. Don't go easy on him. Rico looked me up and down. He pressed on my shoulders, felt my hands, and noticed the way I was standing. Rico didn't believe in conditioning you slowly. He believed in throwing you into the deep end and seeing if you remembered how to swim. The first day he made me jump for 20 straight minutes. I couldn't do it, and he didn't care. He stood there with a stopwatch, and every time I tripped, start over. At the end of the 20 minutes, I was on the ground, going up into a bucket while he made notes on a clip. I looked at myself in the mirror that night and saw Chester's ugly face taunting me. You ain't nothing but a weak-ass little piss boy. I felt terrified that I wouldn't be able to do this. The second day, he put me in front of a heavy bag and showed me how to throw a jab. Just a jab. For an hour. Left arm out, retract. Left arm out, retract. Until my shoulder was cooked. Every jab I threw, I saw Chester's face laughing at me on the heavy bag. You missed, piss boy. I punched the bag harder and harder, using his motivation. The third day, and we sparred, or at least that's what he called it. I called it being hit in the face and the liver for 10 minutes by a 40-year-old former pro who was holding back just enough not to kill me. By the end of the round, I was crying. He pulled the gloves off my hands. Save your tears for someone who cares. See you tomorrow. I went back the next day, and the next. I still get emotional after getting hit. Rico pulled me aside. It's not just about the physical. You're gonna get tested mentally, and that'll be the hardest test you ever face. I understood, and
you won't believe what the motorcycle can do. It can not only fly, but also drift. In this version, you can also get a brand new motorcycle chassis for free, and new players can play 26 versions. In the beat features and Jones. The area is packed with fun exploration mechanics, making it a perfect place to hop on your bike and start exploring.
Yup.
starts to harden on the inside.
There's a budget behind the
I looked at myself in the mirror, and my shoulders weren't the same shoulders I had in jail. My jaw was set different. There's a vein running down my forearm that wasn't there before. My feet were starting to show. I went to school and saw Chester walking with his big brothers down the hall back to the closet. Just wait until the last day of school, you piece of crap. There's a tornado coming. As I kept sparring, I started to find the rhythm and find the openings. I knocked a semi-pro onto his back with a left hook he never saw coming. He got up laughing, slapped me on the shoulder, and told Rico, "He's getting good." Rico nodded. Through all of it, I said nothing at school. I let Chester keep taking my lunch money. He took it on a Tuesday, and I handed it over without a word, my eyes staring down at the floor, the way I had been doing it ever since sophomore year. He shoved me into a locker on the way out of English class, and I bounced off it and kept walking like I always had. He poured Coke down my back in the cafeteria one day, and I sat there and let it run down into the waistband of my jeans. I didn't move and I didn't speak. I wanted him to think that nothing had changed. I wanted him relaxed. I wanted him sloppy. I was stoic and quietly cold and had nothing but revenge on my calendar. June 14th, the last day of school. That date was the only thing I cared about. June 14th was a half day. Everyone was hanging out in the courtyard. Kids running around signing each other's yearbooks and crying about how much they'll miss everyone. I walked through the building with my backpack slung over one shoulder, and I didn't sign anybody's yearbook. I didn't care about anyone, not even Lauren anymore, who pretended I didn't exist my entire senior year. I stayed by the gym, and I found Chester behind the building, smoking a cigarette next to the dumpster. He saw me, and he gave me that same little smirk. "What's up, biz boy? Want another ass whooping?" He shoved me in the chest. I let myself rock back a half step. He shoved me again, harder. I stayed quiet. I let my hands hang loose at my sides. He wound up for a slap. I smiled, feeling excitement I never knew I could feel. "Hey, Chester, have you ever felt a scorpion sting?" He stared at me, confused. 14 months of pure, murderous rage formed within my gut as my left jab sprung out. 7 months, arm out, retract, left arm out, retract.
Yay!
Nose, and I heard the cartilage
Give me a break! Look, you can't talk that you can't get
caught his temple, rotated his whole skull on his neck, and dislocated his jaw.
Really?
He didn't get
That necessary,
the
bro?
left hook slammed into his ribs on the way down, cracked 3 of them, and folded him sideways. As his head dropped to about waist level, the knee came up and caught him under the chin. He hit the concrete with a loud thud. I have never felt such deep satisfaction. I stood over him, breathing slow and even, the way Rico had taught me to breathe in the ring, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Then I heard a loud guttural yell.
Wait! Obi? Wait, do you think what I was thinking I'm about to do? Is you really about to reunite? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a beautiful moment. Hold up, y'all.
By the look in their eyes, I could tell I was right. I smiled. "You need me to swing first, then you can swing and call it self-defense." I grinned, flew them off, stepped over unconscious Chester.
I gotta pause it real quick. I'm so sorry.
I heard later that Chester rushed to the hospital. My dad was waiting on the porch when I got home. I sat down next to him on the steps, and I told him what I'd done. He nodded once. Good. I was happy as hell that night. I woke up thinking that I finally had a whole new life with nothing but happiness and joy to look forward to. Then I got a call from my cousin Sarah that works as a nurse at the local hospital. "Hey, are you the one that beat up some kid named Chester?" "Yeah." "How did you know?" "His father, Wayne, is here, along with his 2 big brothers. He has a broken jaw, a broken nose, 3 broken ribs, and a severe concussion."
It was just about to reunite! But double Jester, man. Bro, ain't no way. Okay. I got you. What? Sure. Alright. So, will you get to every single glass? Oh, wait. What? How do I go? Okay, yeah, switch hands. That was good. Oh, shoot. I did not see this.
The spice, but if you have to combat was the very thing that we would do at home, but you've been treating me about.
Alright, yo, I understand it now.
Hurting people is easy. Doing them not is hard. I couldn't argue. You see,
for a second. Oh, do I go now? Wait. Oh! Okay, rocking. Oh my gosh.
Shiny Belmont.
Open it. Yes. Oh my gosh.
And I waited.
Running a what?
My love ritual.
Oh, what?
Here, you'll find more down.
That's a weird